So I've been on this mission to get monetized on YouTube, and it seems that my last video that I posted has cost me some friends, as well as some subscribers, and some people on Instagram have blocked me. And if I can be totally honest, I actually don't care. The main focus of this channel is not to gain online popularity, to get more subscribers, and to get monetized. That is something that I'm working towards right now, but my main focus on this channel is to share actual facts, spread some motivation and inspiration, and to shine a light on things through a skeptic's lens. I think some people got the wrong impression about my previous video, probably because I made a couple of jokes in the video. Maybe that was in bad taste. I was just trying to add some humor to the situation. I wanted people to take a look at what's going on in the world and drop some of their biases and see what's actually going on for what it is. I found there were a lot of people that had issues with what I was saying in that video, and if you go and look on my channel, it's the last video I posted. It's the one about the mega brainwashing. A lot of people were attacking me, but I couldn't find anybody who actually had any facts to rebut what I was saying. I was getting insulted by people. I had some people insult my appearance. I had a friend just come on Instagram, tell me that what I'm saying is way off, and then just disappeared and didn't respond to me. I just found it interesting that people didn't have any facts to argue what I was saying. Someone even called me a communist, which I found really weird. I'm not a communist. This is a skeptic channel. The term skeptic just means that you're skeptical of what's going on in the world and you want proof and evidence of what's actually going on. I don't want this to be a political video because this video is more about my analytics. Being someone who's always been a conservative, seeing what's going on in the US right now made me very skeptical of what it is to be a conservative, and I was trying to present that in the video, and I was trying to shine a light on what's actually going on. I did quite a bit of research into what's happening in the US right now. I found it interesting that a lot of people were willing to just attack me, attack my physical appearance, attack what I was saying without any actual facts to rebut my statements, without any facts to debate me on. And it's just interesting how our society is so easily programmed to fight anybody who's challenging your point of view. And the whole purpose of this channel is to actually challenge certain points of view because it's a skeptic channel. My niche is skepticism. I'm starting to realize that that's more going to be my niche at this point. I do like throwing in some motivational videos. I'm big into fitness. I've talked about it in lots of my videos. I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I competed in bodybuilding. I will share a lot of that type of content on this channel, but my main focus on this channel is to be skeptical and to present a skeptic point of view on various topics, which could be politics, religion, etc. I even talked about certain diets like the carnivore diet and how it's dangerous getting too far deep into the carnivore rabbit hole and how it can be detrimental to your health. Let's get into the actual journey for me getting monetized. And I had talked about it in a previous video. I had lost the job this winter. I do have a business. I did talk about how I saved some money so I could focus on this channel, but there was a lot of challenges along the way with not getting this winter job. So I decided I would go full tilt into this YouTube journey and share my monetization progress. And just a recap of that, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. I'm getting closer and closer to the 1,000 subscribers mark. I'm very proud of where I'm at right now. This has been quite the journey. I want to share something that I've been doing recently because every single video I post, I'm trying to improve how I present my information. So one thing that I've been doing, it's a cool trick that I've learned, is I've started adding transitions to when I throw my B-roll in. So you'll be able to see in some of my videos that when it transitions to a B-roll, which is the videos and pictures that you add in to illustrate a point that you're trying to get across. So you'll see in my older videos, it's not a smooth transition to go to the B-roll. Now I've learned how to make a more smooth transition through my Final Cut Pro editing software. I did experiment a little bit this week with some political views. That was extremely uncomfortable. As I said previously, I was insulted by people. I think they were bots. They were attacking me on TikTok. There was some attacks on my YouTube channel, and I think that they actually silenced some of the comments because some of them were pretty crude. It's the first video that I posted that maintained an 18% click-through rate, which is pretty good. I've been averaging a click-through rate of between 3% and 8%, and the click-through rate is just how many people click on your video to watch it. That being said, it's the first video that I posted that actually lost me subscribers. But if we zoom out on the bigger picture, this past week I've actually gained more subscribers than I lost. I've been averaging between 50 and 60 new subscribers every week. My watch time hours have been going up. I'm gonna go over my analytics on my computer as a part of this video, just like I did in my last video. It's not comfortable for me to present facts that are not popular opinion. And I was actually shocked at how many people I know were that angry over that one video. Because it was so uncomfortable and because I put myself out there with something that people get very passionate about, I learned a lot about human psychology, and I also learned a lot about myself with my ability to be able to handle discomfort, putting myself out there and having people get actually angry at me. And I'm surprised that some of my friends were saying some of the things they were saying. But like I said before, if somebody was your friend and they're no longer your friend because of your own opinion on something, or because you're presenting a certain fact that hits home, because a lot of the times the truth hurts. And if somebody is not going to be your friend anymore because of that, they weren't your friend to begin with. I'm myself on this channel. I'm completely authentic. And above all else, above the popularity, above the subscribers, above the views, above this monetization journey, I want to present facts from a skeptic point of view. And what I'm talking about on this channel, I believe in. I believe in what's right. I believe talking about what's right and presenting something with a good moral compass. I don't care about the whole argument between left and right. I've been called a lefty. Like I said before, someone called me a communist, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. And this was all based on the fact that I had talked about Bernie Sanders raising some awareness with what's going on. And somebody somehow came to the conclusion that I'm a communist just because I was talking about Bernie Sanders, which if you think about it, that's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe I took the wrong approach by making some jokes about Donald Trump's self-tanning. I was just trying to drive the point home and let people know that they really need to look at what's going on from an objective point of view. I would hope we get to a point one day where we stop arguing left and right and people start actually looking at what's going on. And that was the whole point of the video. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. I'm trying to just present actual facts. And these are things I researched. You can fact check anything I put in that mega video and you will see that it pans out. It's not just left-wing media and liberal media that's talking about this. There are the other news outlets that have been talking about what's going on as well. There's on both sides, people are being objective and they're actually showing what's going on. You can't really hide what's happening in that government. I do have people that share my opinion. This isn't about us all sharing each other's opinion. This is just me presenting facts and things that I actually get behind because I'm about morals. I'm not about taking one side or the other. As I said before, I always viewed myself as more of a conservative, but I don't really know what that even means anymore. I'm more of a centrist. I just believe in what's right. And I think we should be focusing on being moral. And I find that our society right now is veering towards a very immoral place. And I want to use my platform to present proper morality and standing up for what's right. I don't like what's going on in our society right now. I don't like how people don't want to admit they're wrong in certain aspects. I've realized that I've been wrong at times, and I'm hoping that people can get past their biases and get past their cognitive dissonance and realize sometimes we can be wrong. And if someone's challenging you and challenging your predispositions and they're presenting the facts, I've seen other points of view that at first they kind of felt offensive to me, but when I really looked into it, I realized that the person that was presenting the information was actually right. Anyways, I'm getting really deep into this political and psychological spiel on this channel, and I don't really want to make this video all about that. I just needed to address that. This is more focused on the analytics, but this was part of the journey, and this was a really uncomfortable video for me to make. It didn't get me any more popularity, but the one positive aspect of it is my impressions click-through rate went up on that video. I'm still headed in a positive direction to get monetized. That being said, I'm not just trying to do this as fast as possible. I want to improve these videos with each video that I make. I decided to come out into the forest a lot more in these new videos. It's not very comfortable to be out here right now. It's very cold. It's been snowing a lot in Canada and it's February. So I'm out here. It's beautiful out here. I really like the peace and tranquility of being in the forest, and I like making these videos from here. So I thought this would be another way for me to improve my videos and give everybody this nice scenery to take a look at while I'm presenting this information. So we're headed in a good direction. I'm proud of where I'm at. I'm proud of the fact that I've gained a confidence with making these YouTube videos that I never had before. I never thought I would be able to talk to the camera the way I'm talking to it right now. I've learned a lot about myself and I've developed a great amount of confidence. And in respect to what's going on in my life right now and all the stresses I've had this winter, I'm very happy with where I'm going in life. And I know that God's got my back, and I know that this channel is growing. Even though this week was a bit of a difficult week in terms of how it affected my psyche, because when people are attacking you and it's kind of your first time having haters online, it's very uncomfortable. I like everyone being in harmony. I like us all being friends, but that's just not reality. And when you put yourself out there and you talk about something as polarizing as politics, you're gonna have some enemies. That's all I got for this part of the video. Now let's go take a look at my analytics on my computer and we'll go over all of the metrics and what direction I'm actually headed in. Okay, so let's take a look at our analytics. This is week 3. Last week, we were at 488 subscribers, and now we are at 556 subscribers. So we are up 68 subscribers since the last video. That being said, that video was 10 days ago. So some of the numbers in the analytics that we're gonna look up do not reflect that change. So let's zoom in on the last 7 days. So we are up 14 subscribers, which is 79% less than the previous 7 days. We are up 33.8 watch time hours, which is 62% less than the previous 7 days. And we are at 630 views, which is 60% less than the previous 7 days. As I said, I was experimenting with some political videos and it didn't gain me any popularity, which is reflecting in these numbers. Now let's take a look at our monetization eligibility. We're at 556 of the 1,000 subscribers we need. So we need 444 more subscribers to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. So we need 4,000 public watch hours. We have 837 public watch hours as of February 17th. We need 3,163 more public watch hours. And the interesting thing about that is that could happen with just one video. As I said before, I did have one video that went up. It's up to about 9,500 views and I have gained 363 subscribers just from that one video. Now let's take a look at our content analytics as we did last week. The impressions click-through rate is at 3.6%. Our average view duration is at 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Our total impressions are at 10.8K, which is 62% less than the previous 7 days. This video didn't do me any favors. Let's take a look at the analytics on this. As you can see, it's the first video I have published that has lost me 3 subscribers. It's got 5.8 watch time hours, which is 3.2 less than usual. And the views are about 185, which is about the same as usual if you go right across the board. The impressions click-through rate is the only positive metric on this video, which is at 15.6%. I was originally at 380 subscribers at the beginning of this journey, so I'm up 176 subscribers since the beginning of this monetization journey. So we're headed in a good direction. The metrics aren't that great this week, but they still are headed in a positive direction. That's all I got for this video. If you like this type of content, let me know in the comments. If you want to like and subscribe to this video, it helps me reach more people, helps me with the algorithm, and it helps me on my monetization journey. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, everybody. See you in the next video. I'm out.